She's definitely gonna be an artist.
Can't fight the feeling, I love it. Each weekday I'm thinking of it. How love is keeping me warm in the heart of Melbourne.
Good morning, guys. So I woke up feeling a lot better today. Thank God for that, man. That flu really kicked my butt. So I'm really glad that I'm finally on the mend. Been taking some antibiotics and they've definitely been helping. We had a really full-on weekend. Ava went to 2 first birthday parties. She had her first ever birthday party one day, then a second ever the next day. But because it was such a full-on weekend, the house has become a complete and utter pigsty. So I'm gonna have to start this vlog with a pretty intensive cleaning montage. I'm gonna have to put her down in baby jail while I'm doing all this cleaning. So hopefully she behaves herself because she doesn't really like going to baby jail. I'm trying to teach her to be a little bit more independent. Nikki isn't 100% on the same page as me. She's happy just entertaining her all the time, but I'm kind of getting to the stage where I feel like there's a lot of things that I want to do, even just things around the house like clean, that become really hard to do when one of us has to be entertaining her all the time. And I feel she's nearly 1 year old. She should be able to just, for short segments of the day, be able to entertain herself when we absolutely need to do stuff. So let's see how she goes. You're gonna be all right, Ava. She's already complaining about it. No, it'll be fine, honey. Lily, come here. Just because we have a tree in the house now does not mean you're allowed to pee in the house. This dog, man, trying to get smart with me.
You guys hear Ava throwing like the biggest tantrum of all of life. Okay, she just stopped as soon as I okay. She's starting back up again. So basically, she's upset because we put her in her little, as Jamie calls it, jail. Put a few toys in there with her as well. We're just trying to get her to be a little more independent and just like play with her toys while we do chores and stuff. Because usually like one of us will do chores and the other will watch her. Because she always wants someone constantly around her, which is, you know, something that we've taught. But we're trying to sort of get out of that and sort of, yeah, just let her play with her things on her own. Like, she'll play with them as long as you're like there with her. If you're sitting on the couch or something, she feels fine. But if you're off doing something else, she has this like fear of missing out. You guys, it is stressful trying to plan an event, especially like one this big. I mean, it's not even that big. Like, I'm not inviting that many people. Honestly, I don't even know how many people I've invited. I've kind of lost count. I know I'm gonna get comments like, oh my god, it's her first birthday, she's not even gonna remember any of it. But that's why we have footage, you guys. That's why we vlog, so she can look back and see the effort mummy put in and just like be a good girl for the rest of her life, basically. I gotta run a few errands to try and find some things in town. I'm gonna do a few DIY projects myself because you guys know I love DIY. I love to do things myself if I can. It always works out cheaper. I would bring you guys along, but I really don't want to give anything away. I mean, those who know me and know my style, you probably know what her birthday is gonna look like anyway, because I feel like my style is very predictable.
I feel like I just won. I don't know what I won, but I feel like I won. She's playing on her own. She's just chilling. Good girl, Ava. I probably shouldn't be acknowledging. Oop, she's gonna start crying. Right? Alright, I'm gonna get back to cleaning. I'll be there, I'll be around. Ava and I just started a band. For now it's a covers band. Plan on doing some original tracks in the future. Ava is on the tambourine. Show them how you keep the beat. You go with your bad self. As you can see, these start moving, and this starts moving in all different directions. So it became a little bit too hard to control, so we had to come home. Sorry, honey, I know you were having fun. You mad? You mad we had to come home? Oh no, you're giving me a hug to say thank you for taking you. Thanks. I appreciate the hug. I love you. Another mouthful. This might not seem like a big deal to you guys, but that was 4 mouthfuls in a row. I don't think I've ever had 4 mouthfuls in a row. Let's see if we can get 5. Alright. See if we can break this record. Come on, Ava. Ava. Oh, I think I just jinxed myself. Ava, come on. We have 5! 5 mouthfuls, yeah! Alright, this is like such an epic day of parenting. First, I managed to clean the house and keep her in the baby jail. I've had 5 mouthfuls in a row. I've not even had to fight one bit to get food into her. Alright, Ava, let's go for 6. Who's being a perfect child today? 6 mouthfuls. You guys know how much I struggle when it comes to feeding Ava. Normally she only wants to eat from her mum, and even then, we have struggles. Today she just sat down, not one single problem, nearly polished off this entire bowl. Let's have you got another bite? Which is it? No, you done? No, okay. Ah, no, she wants to feed herself. Look at that! Not only does she want to eat all of it, now she's like, dude, I'm so grown that I can do it all myself. Like, seriously, if you're not a parent, this probably just seems like not a big deal at all, but if you're a parent, you'll know how big a deal this is, and I'm so proud of you, Ava. You got more food in your mouth than you did on yourself. Magic. Yo, I think she's got a case of the itis after that big meal because she just went straight to sleep. Alright, time for me to just chill and relax. Favorite part of the day.
Hey guys. Yeah, I forgot to vlog while I was out. But like I mentioned earlier, I don't really want to give the theme away. So I've been at the shops for a few hours now, just gathering, you know, all the tiny things, all the small things that like you forget until like the day before. I'm just trying to get them out of the way so that when the day does come, I'm not like super stressed out the night before trying to run around and get these things. You know, when like you go out not expecting to find what you want to find and then you find it and it's really cheap? Yeah, that kind of day for me. So I'm obviously really happy about that. Let's call Jamie, see what he wants. Any bet he's gonna say spaghetti bolognese. Any bet. That's all that man ever wants to eat.
Hey babe.
Hey.
What's up?
I'm just at the supermarket. What did you want for dinner?
I could go spaghetti bolognese. I can always go spaghetti bolognese.
What did I tell you guys? I literally just told them. I bet you any money this man's gonna say spaghetti bolognese. Yeah. I know you way too well.
You know your man.
It's like literally all you request.
I could eat spaghetti bolognese every single day. Actually, no. I could eat spaghetti bolognese probably like 5 days a week and then steak the other 2 if it was like my option.
Wow. Alright. I'll say if I don't find anything, I'll get spaghetti.
What do you mean if you don't find anything? You call me to ask what I want and then you're like...
I'm just saying if you have any preferences. I just say if you have any preferences.
Can you get me some Coke as well?
I really shouldn't be, but okay, I'll get you some.
Thanks. Love ya.
Love you. Bye.
Nikki and I were thinking of doing a challenge video this week, or maybe like a tag video or something like that. And we're not quite sure what to do. We're thinking of maybe doing another husband does my makeup video, since we did one like years and years ago. For some reason people keep asking us to do another one, so I think maybe we'll do an updated one. But if you guys have any other suggestions, we'd really love to hear them in the comments. So let us know what challenge we should do. And Ava just wants to be on the vlog.
Okay, so I'm back with the crew now. We're just heading to our friend Adam's place. She's a really amazing painter, and she has a piece that she wants Jamie to photograph, so we're heading over there now to do that.
Ava, you seem really confused. I don't blame her. That is a kind of creepy looking sculpture.
I love her curiosity, man. She's so cute.
She can't stop looking at it. This is the painting that I was taking photos of. We actually, the night we got engaged, we stayed at this apartment. Like,
oh my god, that's right.
we were just saying that as we were coming up here. Adam was kind enough to lend us her apartment for like a week, and we just chilled here. It's just got such a cool vibe. Like, you got all these cool paintings.
To like try on the wedding gowns and stuff. Do you remember that? It's so funny. Oh, that was so long ago.
So long ago. Time has flown.
Gonna be an artist, maybe. She's definitely gonna be an artist.
I could see her being a creative, yeah.
Gonna be creative, mama.
She's thinking about it. What are you staring at? You're staring really intently at something. She's such a little poser. She sees the camera. All of a sudden, she was like looking away, and then the camera comes out, and all of a sudden she's like in model mode.
Why are you so cute?
I love how Adam always does this. She always sneaks little musical notes into the hair of all of her paintings. Looks really cool. It's a cool little signature style. So one of our resolutions for 2016 is we really want to buy a house.
17, you mean?
Yeah, yes. Still getting used to saying that. I'm still going to be getting used to saying that for the next probably couple of months. Another one of our resolutions is to buy a house, because we've always rented and we've been saving here and there, putting our pennies away for a deposit for a house, and we're kind of finally feeling like we're at that point where we could start thinking about buying something.
Almost touch it.
But we're still not 100% sure on where we want to buy, so we just decided to start walking around some different suburbs and getting feels for them and trying to figure out where feels like home. Realistically, when we buy a house, we want that to be the house that we live in for like the next 10, maybe even 20 years. I moved around a lot as a kid. I went to what, like 9 different schools. That's a lot of schools, and I don't want Ava to be moving around a lot. I want her to have that stability, so when we buy, we really want it to be a house that we're gonna stay in and a neighborhood that we're gonna stay in as well. Dinner is served, and we have one of my favorites, spaghetti. Thanks, Nix.
It's like Ava's favorite now. Is that funny? Is that hard to eat?
Well, that's it for today's vlog. Ava's fast asleep, so I probably better talk a little bit quieter because I don't want to wake her up. Thanks for hanging.